I have a very special guest here. His name is Derek. He's from ASUS. I got to say hello to the whole ASUS family, including Patty, who helped set this up. They've got a wonderful booth, and they're doing really innovative things in education, so we got to find out about that. Derek, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I think a lot of people know ASUS for making some really great computer components, monitors. A few years ago, they started getting big into netbooks, laptops, all sorts of stuff. Gamers know you guys very, very well. A lot of great gaming stuff. You started making tablets. The Nexus 7 was yours, under the hood, and all sorts of great stuff. Now you guys have a lot of great products for education and getting into the classroom. And this is, I don't want to say this is the flagship, but this is like the thing everybody's been clamoring over and wanting. It's a Chromebook, but it's very special.
Yep, this is our newest Chromebook. Touch 10-inch C100 touch version that flips over to become a tablet.
Wow, I need this.
Yeah, it's. I think it's going to be hot. It officially releases tomorrow. That's already been announced, but its official release date is July 1st. And I mean, so many schools have already asked me, when they can get it.
I think what's great about this is that you can use it as a tablet or you can use it as a laptop. It's got the full keyboard. That is so key. It's got the camera so that you can do Skype and all sorts of other video chats, and you can have an entire conversation with your friends, but you can learn.
Exactly. Yeah, all of our Chromebooks are like 802.11ac, so very important to schools now. A Chromebook, it's got to be fast wireless. We understand that. We're loading that up with all of our devices. This one obviously specifically too, if you're looking for like an iPad type of device that comes with a tablet, with a keyboard, right, attached to it, it kind of fits all needs. We historically we've got 2-in-1s that have been really successful for us, right, where it detaches from a keyboard. I've seen that swing to where now people are really more interested in a flip model, and so, I mean, this is going to be hot.
It seems like it's pretty rugged, too, which I think is good for schools, and I think the price point is good.
It is. Metallic chassis, so you're right, rounded edges, it's going to be a little bit more durable. Long hinge, which is very important versus like a 2-hinge system that can sometimes break. 2 gig model of this is $249 list price, 4 gig is $279, so
wow, very nice. And can you put a memory card in there and expand the memory?
Yeah, you can expand the memory. Comes with 16 gig hard drive, which we've seen schools tell me that's absolutely sufficient, for Chromebooks. So yeah, absolutely.
And then that's great. And then how long's the battery life? Right?
9 to 10 hours.
9 to 10 hours.
Yeah, and that's what we're really, our suite of products that's pretty much what it is. And when we say that, I mean, you'll see consistent reviews online of ASUS top for battery life.
Can I check this out? This is really cool. Wow, it's lightweight. I like it, but it's got a good feel to it. It doesn't feel small or light or like inexpensive, like cheap. It's good. You can tell it's good quality. You got a micro SD slot, 2 USBs, and a micro HDMI out for projecting and all sorts of other stuff. That's great. Absolutely. What a good feel for this thing. I'm going to show this off to the camera. I'll tell you what, you hold the mic up to me, Derek, real quick, and when I ask you questions, you just put it to your mouth. Look at that. And you've got the touch-sensitive pad here. This is really nice. Let me check that out. I don't think I'm letting you out of here with this.
Yeah, I'll say that it'll be hard for you to see online, but the weight distribution is, I feel like it's great, right? It's not a plastic feel to it. It's metallic. It's, it would be easy.
It's not a plastic feel because it's metal.
Right. But I mean, it's just something about it just seems so weighted well to me. Whether you're a 7-year-old student or a teacher that wants a device like that, I think it's going to fit all needs.
I think so. Tell me about some of the other products you guys have.
So from a Chromebook side, our lowest Chromebook now, our 2 gig model, is down to $169.
And when you're talking 2 gigs and 4 gigs before, you're talking RAM, which is, correct. I mean, 2 and 4 gigs for a Chromebook is pretty beefy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of schools that if you've got a budget to hit, 2 gig at $169 will meet that. A 4 gig at $199 still very strong.
Yeah, really, really good. I'm very impressed by this and the other stuff you have. And then, of course, you got the tablets still.
We do. We've got Nexus 7, like you mentioned before. We make our own branded version of that called Mimo Pads. We've got a 10-inch transformer pad that's also Android. So not only Chrome, but also Android as a platform, and then Windows as well, right? We've got flip models and 2-in-1s and all that.
And you've got a Chrome box, I think, which is really nice. I think that's really important. Number one, you can use it for digital signage for the school, and then in addition to that, you can also use it for all sorts of other things. You can use it instead of this as like a desktop.
Absolutely. Chromebox has been very hot. I actually don't handle that specifically, but I get asked for it all the time. So lab situations for students, Chromebox is really a solid fit. And as a teaser, it's already been released, but coming soon will be the Chrome Bit, which is basically just looks like a thumb drive, HDMI port that you plug into a TV, perfect for digital signage, and it's a full Chrome OS on a stick.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. We just did the digital signage show with Infocom. We were the official of Infocom 2015's Digital Signage Pavilion, and that is, wow, you guys should have been there with that. That's amazing.
Yep.
And it's great for the kids, too. I mean, you've got a computer on a stick. You could literally walk into a hotel room or any place, just plug that into any monitor.
Yeah, you can. On the other side, there's a USB, so you'll be able to throw on, like, you know, to get a wireless mouse, keyboard combo, right? I mean, it's Chromebox on a stick, though. You don't even have to have the Chromebox.
Wow, that's very cool. Very exciting stuff. I really, really like this. Good build quality, fantastic specs in here, and the screen is great. This is really what schools need in every classroom.
It is. I'm so excited about that SKU. Honestly, regardless of platform, regardless of screen size, memory, whatever your requirements are, we're going to have a fit for it. But that one is one that I'm super excited about.
Yeah, I think so. Derek, really awesome. I love what you guys are doing. You know, talk about how important it is, whether it's an ASUS or it's something else, just important for each kid to have a device to be able to have the one-to-one experience.
Yeah, we're seeing that. I meet directly with schools. That's my job day in and day out. And so we're seeing the one-to-one initiative is very important. So we understand as a company, right, this is becoming a textbook. So I can't just say it's down, it's not working. You know, a student can't just sit idle without a device for these one-to-one initiatives. So we know that from a support standpoint. For all of our education models, we bundle on free ADP, accidental damage protection, for the first year. So if a student, you know, drops it off a desk and breaks it, they can send that in for free replacement, right? That's our way of saying we understand you can't be without your device. This is now your textbook.
What I love about this is this fosters innovation, it fosters creativity, and it engages the student, it challenges them, because now they have something in front of them that gives them a one-to-one experience, and the teacher can keep challenging them and giving them new challenges as different people learn at different paces and they learn in different ways.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, I think back to me as a kid, right? I would have loved that. I mean,
Me too.
I think I could have done even better in school to be that engaged through games, apps, whatnot.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think that I would have done much better in elementary, middle, and high school if I was engaged through devices like this. I love what you guys are doing. I love that you're here making a huge presence saying, hey schools, we're here for you. You're giving accidental damage protection for the first year, and you're making it affordable. Yep. Affordable is the key, because that's how you get it in kids' hands. By the way, because this is affordable, that means that they can do other things with the budgetary money if they have left over. But most times these schools, I mean, I've heard it time and time again here, we just don't have the budget. And this allows them to push the technological limits for every student. And I just got to commend you guys at ASUS and thank you for doing that and helping our students. I love it. It's great.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. We appreciate it. We are focused extremely heavy in education. When schools tell us feedback like, this is what I would change, this is what I need, this is what I'd fix to what you already have, we take that seriously directly back to our product team and try to make it
and you did. This is a perfect example of it, because you had 2-in-1s before. This is your first touchscreen Chromebook that is convertible, basically. Yes. Flips over. I like it a lot. I think it's got every feature you would want. You got great speakers on the bottom. I noticed that. Outstanding battery life. This means that the student can also work wherever. You know, it used to be you got to be home to do your homework, but then life happens and mom's got to take you to the grandparents' house because something happened in the family and you got to deal with it, and you'd have to wait to get home to do your homework or whatever it is. Now you can do it anywhere, which is good. It's also good training for life, because now we're working from anywhere.
Absolutely. You know, I think that's part of it. Like, a device gives students responsibility. That you already have responsibility with a textbook.
It's like a pet without the walking.
Well, yeah, you got to make sure that you take care of it, that it, you know, stays charged, stays ready, and like surviving a whole school day obviously is important to us. That's why we do such a large battery life too.
Very cool. Thank you so much. That's Derek. He's got a wonderful team at ASUS that helped create this, and a wonderful team that helped put this interview together. So I want to shout them out and say hello. Of course, we've got Heather watching in our Slack chat. We want to shout her out. She's awesome. Thank you. And Ben Rathig, Digital Phil, a whole lot more. CJ, of course. We've got Sean the Extender watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll do a tech review on one of these and use it on set and see how it works. Not only throughout my day and experience, but also on set, keeping the Slack chat going and all that stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. You guys are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special, and we'll be back with a whole lot more of your live continuing coverage of ISTE 2015 right after this. So don't go anywhere. This is your live continuing coverage of BeTerrific 2015's ISTE coverage, presented by the Padcaster, thepadcaster.com. We're broadcasting live on the Padcaster, multicam live broadcast. You gotta check out the Padcaster, thepadcaster.com. Affordable, efficient, and mobile. Unbelievable things you can do with that. Shoot, edit, upload, share, and stream. All from the Padcaster, thepadcaster.com. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.